Welcome back to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode, guys. We are still in the transfer window, but as we did in the last episode, we're going to start off by looking at the league table because we're over halfway and there has been a couple of changes. So now Arsenal are in second place. Chelsea moved down to third after we beat them, but they are only, different by goal difference. So it really is going to be a close battle for second by the looks of it because first place looks wrapped up. I'm just going to go ahead and say that now. We're looking very good, even though we did lose our first game of the season in the last episode, and that was against Leicester City, who, because of that win, they're now out of the relegation zone and up into 16th place. So because it's the transfer window, of course, I'm always going to be looking out for some new signings. However, I do think the squad is, well, it's pretty damn good, isn't it? We don't need to do too much to it. However, I am always looking out for potentially a new centre-back because Blind, although Blind is very good in this game, as a centre-back in FIFA, he's a little bit shorter than the usual typical centre-back. I think he's only 5'10" in this game. I'm always looking to potentially swap him out with someone. And also we've got Jones. Not a big fan of Jones either. So I'm thinking maybe we could do some sort of swap deal here and get in maybe Jimenez or Rafael Varane. Now Varane is going to be very expensive. He's already valued at 20 million. And I'm guessing it's going to be close to 25, maybe even 30 million to sign him. Whereas Jimenez, we haven't got the full scout report back yet. He might be considerably cheaper. And don't forget, I'm looking for a backup centre-back, not someone that's better than Smalling or Bailey. And I think Jimenez would be a better fit. We've already dealt with Atletico Madrid when we signed Saul, so maybe we could do it again here. He is an exciting prospect. Definitely interested in signing him up if we can. We've only got 8 million left, so we don't actually have too much money to spend here. So we've got Phil Jones, 15 million as his value. We could always look to sell McNair, but his value isn't going to be high enough to help me in this deal. Who else we got? Let's keep going through here. Find Daley Blind. So Daley Blind's worth 10.5. I'm thinking maybe I keep hold of Daley Blind and actually get rid of Jones because Jones, I think Jimenez would be a better Jones, whereas Blind can play at left back and CDM. So Jimenez literally would be a better version of Jones, if that makes sense. So maybe I should try making that offer. Let me know what you think. It might be too late by the end of this episode and this transfer may have already happened, but I'm always interested to know your thoughts on certain transfers. But if he's worth 15 million, I've got no idea how much Jimenez is worth. So what I'll do is I'll chuck in 2 million to start off with and we'll just see what they say. Right, so unfortunately they're not interested in the player and I don't blame them. Phil Jones isn't exactly a player that maybe Atletico Madrid will be looking for. And I still don't know his value, so I think we might have to wait until we get his scout report back. But because Jones didn't work, I might as well make an offer with Blind instead. For 10.5 million, that's not much money for, I would say, a relatively good player. But we might be able to make this work anyway. We'll double that to 4 million, and hopefully they'll accept that instead. And once again, guys, it's the same problem. They are not interested in the player. So it seems like other clubs are in for him. The chief executive says we need to wrap up the deal quickly, but I don't know what else we could do. I don't want to offload anyone else. I mean, there are 1 or 2 players that I could potentially lose, but I'd rather not, So I'm not going to just do it because of doing it. I want to make sure it's the right deal for us, but right now it's not looking promising, is it? We don't have anyone else that I'm willing to trade in. Really happy with Smalling and Bailey. He is only a backup signing, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if we don't actually go for him in the end. Anyway, we'll move on into the next game now, and we'll come back to making some transfers afterwards. We've got our first team up against Sheffield Wednesday, who are in the bottom half, and we get a 2-0 win, so it was an easy simulation in the end. But Danny Carvajal, he's picked up an injury, but Rooney got a double. That's good. For God's sake, it's just typical, isn't it? So Carvajal will be out for 6 weeks. Shaw is currently injured as well, so that's 2 wing-backs injured. That is such bad luck. Luckily, we've still got Azpilicueta. He can play both sides. Valencia as well, of course. I'm so glad I didn't sell him in the end. So they're both going to play in this game in the FA Cup against Everton, and we get a 4-1 win. Rooney gets another double. Pogba and Ibrahimovic get goals as well. What a great result. Oh wow, Hazard shown the exit door. It looks like he could be on his way out from Chelsea. I guarantee you he will go to either Barcelona, Bayern Munich or Real Madrid in the next few days. Obviously, I'm not going to be making a move for him. We've got Bale, Mkhitaryan, we've got Martial, loads of players that can play in his position. But it looks like Chelsea are going to get even weaker before the end of the transfer window here. Now, obviously, we haven't got Jimenez in the team yet. It doesn't look like it's going to happen because they're not interested in any of my players, and I don't have enough money to make a cash offer. So, obviously, we do have Varane. Again, he's too good to be a backup. He's way too good to be not in the first team. And as I've said many, many times, Bailey and Smalling are so good together. So, I think I'm going to have to look for someone else. So, of course, there are many options out there, and I've just come across Ruben Vezo. Now, I used him in my Valencia career mode when I did that one, and he was absolutely fantastic. So, maybe he could fit in as our backup centre-back. He's going to be better than Jones, isn't he? At least I would hope so. Maybe at least 80 rated, but then I'm kind of going backwards. What I'm going to do anyway is just inquire. Let's just see how much they would want for him. I'm also going to inquire for Vallejo. Another player that is an exciting prospect and could be a pretty good signing if we could get him cheap. But I think there aren't many other choices in the BBVA. Why don't we check some other leagues as well? This still doesn't look right to me, but Sven Bender is a centre-back at the moment in FIFA. So we'll go ahead and inquire for him as well. I actually think he would be very decent. Can, of course, play at CDM as well. Is there anyone else? We've got John Brooks. Wouldn't be a bad signing, but maybe not quite high-rated enough. I'm not sure if there's going to be many other choices in Germany either. I mean, Hummels is way too expensive. Hoedes would be too expensive as well. What about Javi Martinez, though, from Bayern Munich? He could be really good as a backup. Can play midfield as well. He's tall. He would go really well with either Bailey or Smalling if I needed to make a change. Do you know what? I'm actually quite tempted. Jones is 15 million, so that's more, well, almost the same as his value, and it's more than half of what the chief executive wants me to make an offer for. So why don't I just throw in 5 million plus Jones? Let's just see what they say. They'll probably decline it, but I would love to sign him. Ah, damn it, they're not interested. So we'll try Daily Blind as well. We basically have 2 different offers that we can make for every single transfer we're going for defensively anyway. So 10.5 million plus 5 million. Let's see if they accept that. It does seem a little bit cheap to me. Vezo will cost us 6 million, so although that's a good price, it means he probably isn't very high rated. Vallejo will cost us 14.5 million. I know he's 80 rated or more, so that could be a good deal. Sven Bender would be 23.5 million. And some really good news as well, guys. Luke Shaw is actually back from injury already. I thought he had a couple of weeks left. So that is really good news with Carvajal being out. Well, unfortunately, Bayern declined the second offer as well. So that is not going to happen. It's a real shame. I would have absolutely loved to sign him. I think Sven Bender is still a good option. Bit expensive maybe, but I think Jimenez will be off the table for now. We can't make it work. So unfortunately, he will not be signing. Vezo isn't going to be high enough, which is a bit of a shame. He would have been a nice cheap signing. Vallejo, I'm still interested in, but is he that good? I don't know what to do here, guys. I think I'm going to have to eliminate 2 of them and then just leave it with 1 and go for it. I think Vallejo, I'm the least excited to sign from these 3. So you know what? Vallejo is gone. I've decided it's between these 2. Bender or Varane. And you know what? I've used Bender a lot. I think also the fact that he's injury prone, he's gone. I'm not going to go for Bender. So it's going to be Varane. I'm just going to go for it, guys. We want to win the Champions League. We need the best players, even if it means he's on the bench, because Smalling and Bailey, no, just not changing them. They're too good. So I'm going to try it. It might not work, and therefore we won't have a new centre-back. And you know what? I'm happy with that. It doesn't matter. I'm going to give it a go if I can bloody find him again. Phil Jones, 15 million. His value's 20 million. The chief executive thinks the deal could happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw in a really nice offer. 6 million plus Jones. Madrid, you know what to do. Ah, bollocks. I knew it was coming. I absolutely knew it was coming. You know what to do. Reject it because it's freaking Phil Jones. Okay, well, all I can do is make one more try. One more offer. Daily Blind. 6 million plus Blind. I've got 2 million extra. I've already tried asking for money. They rejected it, of course, as you saw. Let's just see what they say. Hopefully we'll get him before the Chelsea game. Nope, unacceptable again. Oh, God. It's just not going to happen, guys. It is not going to happen. In other news, though, I was correct. Eden Hazard has gone to Real Madrid. I wanted to say it would be Real Madrid, but he often goes to Barcelona and Bayern Munich as well. But Real Madrid have snapped him up for 35.5 million. That is ridiculously cheap for an 88 rated player. And talking of Chelsea, we now got to play them. So they're still in 3rd place, although they do have a game in hand on Arsenal. So if they beat us, they will go back into 2nd. But they've got to beat us, and I'm not going to let that happen. So because of my troubles trying to sign a centre-back, I've decided to throw Jones in And let's just play with him and see if I really, really do need to replace him, because he might just be one of those players that when I need him, he'll do well for me, and he fits into the team. He's 82 rated. It's not like he's absolutely rubbish. So maybe in the end, if I don't sign a centre-back, it's not the end of the world. Oh my God, I forgot. Boateng, Godin. They are so, so good. Chelsea's defence is strong. I mean, Ivanovic isn't great. Baba's pretty decent in FIFA, but Boateng and Godin, it's just disgusting. Okay, right, we need to beat them. We need to continue... Oh, I was about to say continue our unbeaten run, but we lost against Leicester. I put that to the back of my mind. I completely forgot about it. Okay, never mind. We need to get another 3 points, and we need to stay top of the league by as many points as possible. Although Chelsea have got down the pitch quite easily here. Oh, no, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Oh, my God. Don't tell me they're going to score straight away. Oh, straight at the keeper. Chelsea have made a really strong start here. Oh, man, they're all over me. But Jones wins a tackle. Nicely done. Now, we are on the break. We'll pass that up here to Martial, who's lost it, but got it back. And now out here to Pogba. Back into Martial, maybe. Go on. Oh, Boateng, well defended. 44 yards out. There's no way I'm going to shoot this. So Bale, he's going to whip it in. Let's see if we can get someone on the end of it. It's a nice cross that. Pogba is on the end of it, but Courtois, easy catch in the end. Come on, Bale, let's go. We'll give that to Rooney. Look at the space he's got. Now over for Ibrahimovic. Never mind, it's been blocked. I've still got it, though. Through for Martial. Near post finish. Oh, Courtois with another save. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Martial's there. Off the line. Pogba, come on. No. Oh, my God. Chelsea are so lucky there. And there's half-time. Okay, so it could be easily 2-1, maybe. Chelsea had a really good chance to start off with, but unfortunately it's 0-0. Some poor finishing out there. Azpilicueta into Pogba. Good first touch. Now out here for Martial. Bit of a heavy pass, but I've got it. Should we try cross? I think we will. Let's come to Ibra. Ibra's right there, but again, Chelsea get away with it. Here's Fabregas. I'm going to have to make some changes soon, I think. My players are starting to get a little bit tired. Oscar's through here. Oh my God, another big save. That was close as well. Okay, it's time to make some changes. There's not too long left in this game. Matic is going to come off. He's done really well, but he has got the yellow card. So Schneiderlin will come in. Martial's going to come off, and Mkhitaryan's going to come in. And I don't know what else I'm going to do here. Maybe Rashford? Yeah, let's throw Rashford on. He has done well for me recently. And let's see if this makes a difference. Might be in trouble here. This is not good. God, that was so close. Again, Chelsea have come very close to scoring. It's not over yet. Pedro's gone through Rooney too easily there. No. Oh my God, it's happening again, isn't it? It's happening again, guys. Shit. I'm on all-out attack, and Chelsea are probably on park the bus right now. We've got 4 minutes to try and get an equaliser. But right now, we're going to lose another game. I can't. No, that can't happen. Surely not. 1 minute added time. Pogba over to Rashford. He's up front, but he's playing on the right here. Come on, Rashford, you can do something. You can do something. He's still going. No, Pedro makes the tackle. That's it. We've lost another game, guys. What is happening to me right now? I've had so many chances to score, but Chelsea did too. And I think in the end, they probably deserved it. Look at these stats, guys. It was so, so close. Possession-wise, 50-50. They had the extra 2 shots on target, and they scored one of them. It's as simple as that. And now, Chelsea are back in 2nd place. Oh, my God. Now it's only 4 points. Oh, how things change. That is unbelievable. So, all of a sudden, 11 points at the top is now 4. Things are looking a little bit closer. We've got the Champions League stage coming up soon, which I already know who I'm playing. You guys don't yet. You'll find out in the next episode. It's a huge, huge game. Things are going to get tough all of a sudden. And there I was thinking that, you know, we're looking good. No problems at all. We should win the Premier League. Unbeaten. All of a sudden, we've lost 2 games. That is not good at all. But thank you for watching anyway, guys. It was fun. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make a signing yet, but there is still 1 more day in the transfer window, and then it's deadline day. So get your comments below. Tell me, what should I do? Should I be going for a new centre-back, or should I leave things as they are? Feel free to tweet me as well, at officialmgh. And I will see you in the next episode very soon to finish off the transfer window.